Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got an EDC knife video for you. And today I thought I'd show you 10 of my knives that cost less than $30. These are just the folders that I've either EDC'd, I've carried them, or I still do. Some of these I really don't carry much anymore, but I thought, being Christmas time, it's getting close. If you're looking for a budget knife for someone, some of these might be what you're looking for to get someone. And yeah, I'm not going to do a whole review on these. Just kind of show them to you. Talk about some of the features, how much they cost, and we'll get down to it. So, actually, start with the first knife I bought like a year ago. Probably just about, maybe just a little over a year. The first knife I bought when I'm like, I need a pocket knife. I used to always carry one. I haven't in a while. I need one. So what I did was I ordered this one. And while I was waiting for that one, I went and bought this at Walmart, the Kershaw Hot Wire. Now this thing cost me like 11 something at the time. And right now they're on website for $11.74. Now I've seen these things down in like $9 up to about $14, and this is actually a pretty cool little looking knife, I think. It's small, just real quick, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 inches overall length. You got a little under a 3-inch blade, 2 3/4 bout. It is spring, Kershaw Speed Safe spring assisted, and that's why I really don't carry it much. I don't like the speed assist, but it's a pretty nice knife. They're FRN scales, which don't feel overly cheap. Yeah, right hand, left hand tip up pocket clip. It's not deep carry. You got a little bit sticking up. It rockets right out. Now the blade, I think, I'm pretty positive it's only 3CR 13 MOV or something like that. It's real budget steel. It's super easy to sharpen though. I mean, I used my guided field sharp sharpener from Work Sharp, and just hit it on a ceramic rod a few times in the strop, and yeah, it brings it right back to life. But you're looking for a cheap, stocking stuffer or something, this thing's under $12, and I just think it's a pretty cool looking little blade. I like the looks of it. I always say I wear extra large size gloves. I can still get 4 fingers on this thing. Ergos are pretty good on this little knife. So yeah, that's the first one, the Kershaw Hot Wire. Oh, this is a Walmart exclusive, so you can only get it from Walmart. Now I just looked up the price on my app, and it comes up on my store. So at my store it's $11.74. At your store, it might be differently priced. So since that was the first one, but this is the first one I ordered, another Kershaw. This is a Shuffle 2. Tanto blade, all blacked out. And this is a pretty cheap or budget blade that's pretty cool. Right now these going on Blade HQ for $21.95. The 2s, they got three different models. They got the Shuffle 1, has a little different design bottle opener. This is a bottle opener. Makeshift flathead screwdriver, pry tool. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool looking, all blacked out. The black stone wash, I like that. It's 8CR13 MOV steel. Again, budget steel, tanto blade, I like that. Their FRN scales, which I always thought was cool looking, is design into it. It just, I always say it reminds me of like Flint, you know, arrowheads, how they chip the stone. But overall, it's not a bad little knife. It's just a touch too small for my hand with these finger notches here. But you got a good forward finger choil. You can choke up on it. It's not bad. My biggest gripe about this knife has always been its tip down carry, and I don't like this pocket clip, how it falls in my hand, hits me just in the wrong spot. I've always threatened to take it off and just carry it, you know, without a pocket clip, because I still think this is a pretty cool knife. But yeah, and that's a small knife also. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, under 6.5 inches. You got 2.5 inch blade about. So, good little EDC knife. In fact, you're just getting into knives. You're doing budget knives. You know, almost got to have a Kershaw Shuffle 1, 2, or they have the DIY model. It's a little different. Excuse me, I burped. Has a couple screwdriver bits with it. I might pick one of those up because I like that. Next one, still one of my actual favorites, the KBAR Dozer. Now this is pretty cool, and this one comes in this model I looked up on Blade HQ, $20.50. You can give or take a couple dollars depending on which one you get, and this is AUS 8 steel, so you know, similar 8CR13 MOV. It's not bad. I don't mind. I really don't mind it. They got their Zytel handles. It's a lockback. It's not a flipper, although you can flip it open. It's more a thumb slow roll type of knife. It's got one thumb stud on one side. It is left hand or right hand tip up carry. Not deep carry by any means. You got a lot of orange sticking up out of your pocket. But I originally bought this for hiking because it's super lightweight. Could get the scale out and weigh these as we go. 2.32 ounces. Can't beat it. Ergos, it feels good in hand. You got a lot of grip on this Zytel scales with a checkered pattern. Now, notice that's pretty grippy. The pocket clip falls right on the logo. That's always good. Goes in and out of pocket a lot better. It's black coated. You can see it's chipping off a little bit. It's got a lot of scuffs. I haven't used this in a while, but it's a nice hollow grind. Yeah, this is a slicey little knife. This is an excellent knife, you know, take out hiking or whatever. That's why I got orange, high visibility. But 20 bucks, around 20 bucks. Now they do have a D2 version. They just came out with a D2 blade, and I don't know how much they cost. Obviously more. It's over $30, but the AUS 8 version of the KBAR Dozer is an excellent choice. I really do like this. This is probably gonna go in one of my little EDC pouches. Actually, I've had it in my pouch before. Yeah, let's take one from down here. Now, this one, another Kershaw. It's a Bar Stall. I actually won this knife from Chris Mack, actually on Instagram. And I think it's pretty cool. I said when I first got it, kind of brings out your inner 13-year-old because it's kind of a dagger looking knife. It's only sharp on one side, top's not sharp, but it's spring assist also, so that's why I don't carry it out anymore, because New York State's weird on stuff, and I'm just not going to take a chance. I got plenty of other knives to carry, but this is pretty cool. It's 8CR 13 MOV steel. You know, they're GFN or GFN FRN scales, which I like the scales on this. See the pattern on it? You get pretty good grip on it. Deep carry pocket clip. You know, the clip and screws are not recessed, but there's plenty of room. Get it in and out of your pocket. You know, centering's pretty close if it's not centered. You got little pops of color. You got blue up here. You got blue back spacers. You know, stainless steel liners. They're not milled out, so it's a little bit heavier than some of these. 3.6 ounces. And, you know, none of these are large knives. This one's a little bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just a touch over 7 inches. You got, you know, pretty much a 3-inch blade. Like I said, it's Kershaw speech safe, so it just rockets right out. I mean, gripping like this, handles fits my hand good. Handle's a little thicker than most of these. The only thing is the top spine is pretty thin, and when you're putting your thumb up there, you know, that's not much material to press your thumb against. But Kershaw Barstow, I think it's pretty awesome, pretty cool budget knife. And I don't know if I said the price on this one. Right now on Blade HQ, it's $26.95. So it's more expensive than these, but if you like this style, this dagger looking style, I think it's cool. I don't have anything else quite like it. That's something to look at. Let's do this one. This one's made a video. This is my winter coat knife. I decided, at least for now. This is a Kershaw, another Kershaw, the Thistle. And this was only $13.99. It is discontinued. And when I just checked, it was out of stock on Blade HQ. But if this is of any interest to you, you know, check other places. It's got a cool blade. I like the design of this blade. Stone wash. It's 8CR 13 MOV. Action on this thing's pretty good. Flips right out. Ergos are what gets me on this. Ergos are really good. This jimping up here is like worthless, doesn't do anything, but yeah, the ergos on this for my hand is pretty much spot on. They're FRN scales. The scales have the K pattern, kind of like tire tread. Left hand, right hand, deep carry. Well, semi-deep. You got a little bit, but the fold over pocket clip, semi-deep carry. Now, it's got a push button to unlock it. And like I showed in the other video, It's essentially a liner lock. You can see the liner lock in there. And this, see if I had a flashlight out here, I don't. You push this over. Let me bring the light closer maybe. Yeah. You push the button, pushes another bar over, and it moves that out of the way. Then you can close it down. It'll hit that, so it won't go any further, but you release it, and it closes. So it's real easy, one-handed, ambidextrous. So you can do it both, both hands. Definitely. What I do is I flip it down until it hits this bar, and then I shake it down the rest of the way. If you're really good and you time it, you can do it while stopping. But yeah, this is a knife I've been carrying in my coat, my winter coat, in the inside pocket. I really like this. Too bad they discontinued it. I think it's a good knife. It's 8CR13 MOV. Like I said, the ergo is what gets me on this. Feels good in hand. That's definitely for sure. This one's a little bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a little over 8.5 inches. You got a touch over 3-inch blade. So, yeah, this is a little larger knife, but one of my favorite budget knives. Let's do the CRKT Peat. Now, this is a nice little knife. A lot of people really like this. I like it just fine. It has a few issues. This particular one, centering's off a little bit. I've had to play with it. It had some sharp edges on the FR and scales. I kind of sanded down. But besides that, this is a nice little knife. This is one of my 5th pocket carry knives. So this was recently in a video. Nice little knife. CRKT. It's 8CR13 MOV steel. It's a Voxinus design. Nice little knife. And the Peat comes in at, right now, at $29.95. When I bought it, I can't remember if I had discount code or something, but I got it for like $24.95. It was $5 off. But yeah, right hand, left hand, deep carry pocket clip. In and out of the pocket, really good. Aluminum back spacer. Love the blue on this. They have some nice colors when they put colors on their knives, that's for sure. But nice little knife, just under 30 bucks. For a little knife, I mean, I can still get 4 fingers on this thing. And this one's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6.5 inches with a little over a 2.5 inch blade. So action's a little tight on this because I've tried to adjust it, fix the centering. But yeah, CRKT Peat. And like I said, that one, I oftentimes carry that in my 5th pocket as a secondary blade. So we're got down to 4. Let's do the Byrd Harrier 2 lightweight. Now, the Byrds are Spyderco's budget line, and this is the Harrier 2 lightweight. Now this thing is going for $29.40 on Blade HQ. 8CR13 MOV steel. They're FR and scales with a bi-directional pattern on there. Plenty of grip on this thing. Got a Spyderco clip with a lanyard hole in the middle, so it's not deep carry. Left hand, right hand, tip up. It's a lock back, lockup is really good on this. You can one hand open it and let it drop a little bit. You can one hand close it. This thing centering's off just a little bit. Always has been. But 8CR13 MOV steel. It's really thin blade stock. It's probably the thinnest blade stock here. This thing, zero this out first. 0.094. They're high, full flat grind, and this thing is slicey. This was in contention for my winter coat knife, but seeing how the blade is so thin and the tip is so dainty, I decided not to use it. But this thing is rock solid. Ergos, like most Spydercos I have, ergos on this thing are excellent. I do like using this. This thing cuts through cardboard like it's going through air. Being 8CR13, it's going to dull faster. Haven't really sharpened this, and it's still sharp. It's sharp. I just ceramic rod, leather strap, and I keep my knives up. I don't let them get dull. I'll strap them or hone them before it gets to that point. Now, final three are three of the best ones in my opinion. I mean, I like these, but these three I consider the top three. And let's do the Civivi Fracture. This is a slip joint. It's not non-locking, and it has 8CR13 MOV blade, G10 scales. I think the only G10 scaled knife out here. It's real thin handles. Like I said, it's a slip joint. Now, this was said to be Civivi's like fan appreciation knife. It's supposed to be a one run and done type of thing, like a sprint run, but they're still available, and this one cost $28.50. I got the Tanto blade version. They do have a drop point. Quite a few different colors. This thing, definitely my favorite slip joint, and it's one of my favorite carries. I often carry this on Tuesdays for Tanto Tuesday, hashtag Tanto Tuesday. I don't know why that's a thing with me, but it is. And yeah, this is pretty awesome knife. I mean, you can one hand open, one hand close. It's got a half stop, deep carry pocket clip. Screws are recessed. The clip's not, but the screws are. Centering is dead on. I got the back spring for the lock. Got a lanyard hole. Left hand, right hand tip up. For $28.50 $28.50. I really love this knife. It's a real skinny handle, but fits my hand pretty good. It's comfortable. It's thin. Carries excellent in pocket. Gee. Now this is kind of long. Overall, it's a little over 8.5 inches overall length. The blade is 3.25 inches. It's over 3 inch. This Tanto's flat ground. It's a slicey little knife because the blade stock's thin. Yeah, something modern, traditional, I guess maybe you call it. But you got someone that likes slip joints, and this is a larger knife. This is pretty cool. $28.50. Can't beat it. Now, this I said some of these are new, some are older. Ones that came out this year, I guess. I know the Fracture came out this year. This is a QSB Penguin that came out this year. The CRKT Peat, they either came out early this year or late last year. But the rest of them have been around for a while. This one's been around for a while. It's the Rake P801-SF. See if I remembered that correctly. Yep, P801-SF. This is 14C28N steel. And I like that. I think that's a good, good budget steel. I think it's way better than 8CR 13 MOV or OS 8. Yeah, I mean, this thing's like 3CR. It's like way down on the scale, but and it's spelt weird. If you haven't seen any videos, when they first came out, people were calling all kinds of things Ruike, but it's actually pronounced Rake. And this one comes in at $29.95. This is all stainless steel, frame lock, ball bearing pivot. You got a flipper tab, snaps right out. Got thumb studs, snaps right out. Frame lock, it's easy to get to. The action on this is just spectacular. It's done, it's almost drop shutty. Ball bearing pivot, little blue on the pocket clip, which is deep carry, left hand or right hand only. I don't think I realized that, but it's right hand only. Got a little blue on the thumb studs, a little blue around the pivot ring. This here is an awesome knife for 30 bucks, less than 30 bucks. It is all stainless steel, it is slippery, but ergos are pretty good, nothing to scoff at. Feels good in hand. The jipping's excellent. The flipper tab works as a good finger guard. Pocket clip doesn't bother me at all. This is an awesome knife. I don't carry this that often because I carry other things in my pocket, and it's already got a few scratches and stuff on it from when I have carried it, but I carry it more or less when I'm leaving out extra things out of my front pocket. Actually, I need to carry this more. Definitely, I'm going to get this back in rotation. Now I got it out playing with it, remembering how awesome a knife that is. Now this one came out this year and kind of took the knife scene by storm, and it's a QSB Penguin. This thing comes in right at $29.66. D2 steel is sheep's foot type shaped blade, high flat ground. It's on bearings. Or no, this one's on washers, phosphorus bronze washers, and it's got an action like this. It's unbelievable. It's got I got the Gene micarta scales. Deep carry. Check this pocket clip out. This is truly a deep carry pocket clip. It actually comes up and over the scale. Right hand, left hand, tip up. in and out of pocket, excellent. There's not much, you know, it's not too much to complain about this knife. Couple minor things that kind of bug me. The screws for the pocket clip, one's higher than the other. These ones stick up. These are for the pocket clip. You switch it over. These ones are flush. Everything else is flush. But I love the Gene micarta scales. Love the feel of them. They're fairly smooth though. Seems to be getting a little bit more texture to it. But yeah, well, I do like using this knife, carrying this. I carry a ton. It's made my top 5 list for the month a couple times, but it gets carried a couple times every month, so it might move back up the list. But yeah, the jimping on the knife is on the top of the blade is good, and it's not a whole lot. They came out with a D2 for 30 bucks. Micarta scales for 30 bucks. Deep carry pocket clip. It is on washers. I did a disassembly video on this a while back. You can go check that out. Action's unbelievable for 30 bucks. But yeah, so they did come out with a Penguin. I think it's S35V in steel blade. You know, that's an excellent upgrade for the blade steel. I may get one of those sometime, but the D2 for 30 bucks, I'm more than happy with this one. This thing's still, you know, I got something on the edge there, but it's still, I haven't done anything to this one, so yeah. The QSB Penguin, these 3 are like my favorites. This is one of my favorites, my winter coat knife. This thing's a slicey little beast. This one's an excellent 5th pocket carry knife. This is my little going hiking folding knife. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show you. This turned into a long video. But as usual, you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, comment down below if you have any of these, what you think of them. You know, what knife you have that's under 30 bucks you think's a good deal, you like. And I guess until the next video, bye.